So children, with the help of these number, we can start writing our number spellings, that is from 151 to 200. So here we have a picture in which I have already written numbers name, that is from 151. As you all know that starting spelling should be same, should be common in each and every line. Only the last spelling change according to the numbers. So after 151 what comes? 152. So here we are 152. So in this way we can write 153, 154 all the spellings back to back. The last number is 160. 160 is when we write in number, it looks like this, 160. So 160. After 161 we have 162, 163, 164. So here we have a picture in which I have written 161 to 170. All spellings are same unless the last spellings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So children, it is very easy to write all the number names, and basically you have to just mind it the numbers, what comes next, what comes before, and also learn the spellings, so that you can able to write all the spellings in sequentially. So the last number is 170. 161 up to 170. 170, ONE1, HUNDRED 100, and 70 spelling SEVENTY 70. So the next number is 171, and the picture says also there are spellings, that is from 171 to 180. So here there are spellings 171, 172, 173, 174, 175, so on. Our last number is 180. 180. After 180 we have 181. So here's a spelling of 100, then 80, then 1. So 180 are same in each and every line, only the last number is changed. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9. 100. After 189 we have number, what come next, that is 190. 190. So in next picture we can see there's number names, that is from 191 to 200. So 191, 92, 93, 190, 190 are same in all lines, only the last spellings are changing, and the last spelling is 200. So children, in this way we can write number names. We have done number names, that is from 1 to 200. First of all we have done 1 to 50, then 51 to 100, then 101 to 150. Now today we have done from 151 to 200. Okay. So children, it is very easy to write all these spellings if you learn the spelling carefully, and also do practice of each and every spellings daily. Okay. Now our next topic is Roman numbers. Now what exactly is Roman numbers? I will tell you. These are the Roman numbers. Children, Roman number is a kind a kind of a part of a maths. There is something very important you need to know about them. Like there are many benefits to learn them. I will tell you why should we learn Roman numbers. Actually, we see them in real life around us. Suppose, look at the clock. We can see numbers, Roman numbers, in clock also, or in our books also. When we are go through the lesson, there are so many chapter headings are also written with Roman numbers. Okay, we can see Roman numbers on buildings also. You can see here it is written the Roman numbers. Okay, and this is a picture of Statue of Liberty. It is in US. Maybe you don't know much more about it, but you can see this picture in future also. So we call this statue of Liberty. Okay, if you see the book, what is the written on book? If you see carefully, the date is written, the Roman number is written on the book. Okay, so children, if you see this picture, the book, on the book their Roman number is written. Okay, now, so you can understand that we see them in real life around us, like statue, like on the statue, on the building, on the clocks. And one more thing, it is our first numbering system. When earlier people used these numbers as a part of a larger study in maths. If they, like, suppose we are writing 1 2 3 4 in numbers form, they are writing numbers but in Roman form. Okay, and it provides us new look also. When you're getting bored to write all these numbers, you have to start practicing, write all these numbers. Okay, so if we represented numbers in many different ways, it is a great way to help you to increase your number sense and better understand number works. Okay, so to write Roman numbers is just another way to show that various forms can look different, but they are equal. Okay, so here let's start with Roman number. Our first number is, all you know, that is 1. So in Roman number, we will write like this: I. There are many letters, alphabetic letter we use in Roman numbers to write Roman numbers. Suppose I, X, V, D, C, L. So many are there. Come on, have a look. So here we have our number 1. So you can write 1 like this. Okay, this is 1. Next, 2. 2 you can write like this, or you put slipping line also. There's no much difference. You can write either in this way, simple lining, straight line, or you can put slipping line over them. No difference at all, or both are equal. Okay, both are same. So this is number 2. 3. What we do? We just add one more line with 2. Okay, this is number 3. It becomes, if we add one line, it becomes number 3. So number 3 in Roman form is look like this, or look like this. Okay, good. Next, number 4. In number form here, with I, we add V. You put line also. As I told you, there's no much difference there? Both are equal. So here is 4. So the number, the 4, if we write in Roman form, it look like this. Okay, 1, that is I and V. After that 5. In 5, only V required. That is 5. 6. In 6, I comes after V. When we write 4, I comes before V, then V, it denotes to 5, and then 6. Here we have 6. Okay, 7. And 7, we add one more line with 6, it becomes 7. Number 8, with 7 we add one more line. Now there are 3 lines. It is equal to 8. Okay, 3 lines with V. 8. The 9, 1 and X. 1 means I and X. Okay, it is 9. And for 10, there is only X. It is 10. Okay, again have a quick revision. So let's start with 1. Here is 1, 2, there are 2 I, 3, there are 3 I, 4, in 4 there are 1 I and V, it goes to 4. Then 5, only V,